Oh dang, what'd I get? It's kind of funny for me to even like talk about what I got, because from the title of the video, you guys know what I got. Let's open these up and test them out. I'm actually really excited. I was so hyped to try these out. I drove around everywhere a couple days trying to find them. And I was just gonna buy it, but I couldn't find them anywhere, so I asked the guys at GoPro to send them to me. And they did. So, it's taking too long. Never look at packing slips anyway. Here we go. These are the GoPro Windslayers. They're these little foam things that go over your GoPros. They sent me a lot of them, so I am chilling. So, let's get right in. Let's open this the fun way. Hulk it, you know? So it's this little foam square that goes over your GoPro, as you can see. And it's supposed to block the wind so that you get really good audio. So I have my silver here. I'm gonna chuck it in here. See how it looks. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Wow. It's kind of trippy looking, huh? I might modify it and cut out the back with a razor so I could still use the controls, you know? But let's go do some test shots. Alright guys, so I decided to bring my GoPro out. This is the Hero 4 Silver Edition, and just push around the street and show you guys how well it works. So this is me pushing around with no Windslayer on, and it's a little windy outside, cloudy, so I figure it'll be a good test for you guys. See how it is. If you guys didn't know too, the mic is on the top of the GoPro. So now I'm gonna skate back down the hill, but I'm gonna put the Windslayer on. There we go. Now let's skate around with it and see how the wind is. I'll skate right down the middle of the street too. Oh, it just got really windy also. I'll take the Windslayer back off. You guys can really see it's really windy right now. So as you can see, that's a pretty drastic difference. All right guys, so one of the main reasons I was so excited about getting a Windslayer was I just started using this gimbal. And the gimbal, once you put your GoPro in, there's no protection for the mic. So I shot a lot of really cool footage. If you guys didn't know, the mic's right there. I shot a lot of cool footage, but there was a lot of wind noise. So I'm going to take this, my Windslayer, and put it on my GoPro and then put it on there. I think I'm gonna have to modify and cut it up a little bit. That's one thing that's kind of cool though about the Windslayers. They send them to you with 2 of them in there. So it's 20 bucks and you get 2. So that's pretty rad. So I'm actually going to cut this up and see how we can get it on there. Because, here, we'll just do it. We'll film the whole thing, screw it. You know? What's the point of doing an unboxing unless you really get in there and do it? So, your silver edition goes in like that. Tighten it down. And as you can see, the mic is right there. I don't really think this would fit on there properly like that, so I'm gonna actually cut this a slit on the side and then fit it on there and play with it. So let's see. I think a nice slit right here would be just right. I don't even think I gotta go all the way up, just like right to there. So then you could put it over it like so. Just a nice little fit. It's a little bit stretched out, but it's going on there pretty nicely. So it's like that. It's a little big though. Might hit in the back a little. But I was kind of thinking I might, oh, I see why. I might be able to like chop a couple little holes right there. So I'm gonna modify this a little bit more and see how it works. Yeah, because that kind of touches right there. So I think I'm just gonna chop off a part of the back, like right there, so you can see the screen from right here up. Let's see how well that works. Because I want to be able to see my screen too, so that's what's kind of cool about these. You can modify them really easily just with some scissors. So, there we go. Now let's try and put it back on there. And it looks like it's going to fit like a charm. Ooh, look at that. And I can still see my screen. That's pretty rad. And I thought of a cool idea to make it so it stays on better too. There's the lens protectors you can put on, which are these right here. So you can plop this on the front of the gimbal. Oh, moment of truth. I'm excited. Yeah, this is in reverse mode right now, so I gotta switch it back. There we go. There we go. Oh, dang. That's gonna be awesome. I'm pretty hyped on that. Doesn't that look cool? People are gonna be like, what is he shooting? What's he shooting with? And it doesn't even look like a GoPro. Wow, that's pretty rad. I'm pretty hyped on this. It's gonna look pretty sick. Alright guys, this is shooting with the land part gimbal with the Windslayer on. So I'm just gonna do some test shots, just walking around and shooting with it. And then I will do some shots showing how the wind and just walking around generally affects the GoPro. But yeah, this gimbal's amazing. So I'm super hyped to be able to also get really good audio with it. Well, you know, getting amazing shots. All right, so we're gonna go for a little skate again with the Windslayer on and give it a test for how it sounds. Seems like it's pretty good. What's up, man? It's really windy out today too, so this is like perfect to do it right now. Talk to you guys and, you know, show you kind of how it's gonna be with the wind. This is with the Windslayer on, and then I'll show you how it's gonna kind of be with it off. So I think that was a good test for just showing what it's gonna be like with it on. So now I'll pop it off and you guys can see what it's like without it on there. Shit. There we go. All right, so this is with the Windslayer off. As you can see, the shots look really good, but you probably can't even hear my voice. Or it's like really crackly. So I really wanted to get it down so that I could be able to get really good audio while also getting these amazing shots. And thanks to this booger, I think we got it. Which is pretty rad. So I'm super hyped on these. I think anyone who wants really good audio out of their GoPro, if you don't have an external mic, or the reason I did this, because I do have external mics for my GoPro, is that I don't think an external mic will connect to a gimbal system that well. So I decided to switch it. So as you can hear, this audio is probably really hard to hear. But it won't be when you use this. So I just realized I was giving you guys some pretty valuable information, but the Windslayer was off. So as you guys can see, the difference in audio. So I'm gonna go roll back down the street like I just did and tell you guys what I just said, but so that you can hear me well. If you couldn't hear me before, what I was saying is that I feel the Windslayer is perfect for anyone who wants to get good audio with their GoPro footage. Because GoPros get amazing, amazing, amazing footage, but their little tiny microphone isn't that good, and from wind it's really bad. So I feel if you want good audio, definitely pick one of these up. It's only 20 bucks, which is awesome. And as you can see, it does an awesome job. So you get 2 of them, which is rad. And the main reason I wanted it was so that I could shoot with my gimbal, because my external mic won't really work with my gimbal. So I decided I just wanted to figure out a way to rig it so that it works really well. And I'm super hyped on this, and I think a lot of you guys will be too. Thanks for checking out the video.